Hello, my name is Clifton Bradley, and you know what? This is a new experience for me. You know what? I am doing this live stream, and hope that people will call me. And there's some people out there wondering. As we go through life, we wonder what is love. We start out, we get a kiss by our first girlfriends, our first boyfriends, and we can remember that. No matter how many people we go with, how many people we kiss, we can remember their first kiss. Do a kiss out there to the ladies, not to the men. And love. Love is a very splendid thing. And what happened is, as we get older, we get girlfriends and we get boyfriends, and we go through experiment. We experiment. And for young ladies out here, I'm talking to young ladies. I see many young ladies that are being mistreated and being misguided. And you know what? I'm appalled by that. And I have to admit to you, I used to be one of those guys. But I want to tell all you ladies out here, this is for all the ladies. Because gentlemen, they know better. You know what? Love, true love, is somebody working to please somebody else. If you go with somebody and they tell you that they love you, or they meet you and say, man, you look nice, you look beautiful, be aware that you know what? You can look one way, but you know what? It's all about what's in your mind, and be aware that that individual is perhaps trying to persuade you to do something, to manipulate you, to use your body, to use your talents, to use your skills, and all the things that the Creator gave to you to possess. And there's a lot of men out there, not 100%. And look at women as being no more than a slab of meat. This is wrong. And like I say, I'm not Mr. Perfect. I have to admit to you, once upon a time, I looked at that way too. But to two young women that may not have a father to guide them, you know what? I hope that you will get something out of this live stream. And the thing is that a man will tell you just about anything. An immature man, or we could say a boy, to manipulate you, to get you in a position that's unbecoming to a lady. I can keep it real to get you in the bedroom. And you have to stand up as a woman and let them know that I will not tolerate you using me as a slab of meat. And ultimately, whether they acknowledge it at all, that man would have more respect for you. He would have much more respect for you, even if he left you alone. But see, the average man, this is not the type of man, this is not the type of woman that he's going to marry. The average man. Now, I know my stuff. Now, 50% of the marriages end in divorce. So what I'm saying to you, young ladies, is you want a man not looking at you for what's in your body and how your face looks and how beautiful you are, because in the end, that's not going to make any difference anyway. You're going to get old. You're going to get a wrinkle. You're going to sag in certain areas of your body. So what you want is a young man that is looking at you for your mind, There's nothing wrong with being beautiful, but you know what disgusts me is I married her because she's so beautiful. But I always say to myself, what are you gonna do if that lady gets in an accident? It gets a scar down her face. And that true beauty that you say you married her for, what are you gonna do? Leave her? So let me explain something to you, young ladies, older ladies, that a man is not going to do any more to you than you allow him to do. So if you allow that man to live with you or cohabitate with you, and you are not married, you know what? The Creator, God, there I go into that God, man, because I'm a spiritual person, is not pleased with that. And if that man said that he loved you, that he cared about you, he truly would have enough respect for you to say, you know what, I'm not going to dishonor this lady like that. I'm not going to dishonor her, but it's not even about her. And truly, you truly don't want a man that don't follow God. Because the man that does not follow God, he cannot truly lead you. He cannot truly present the true leadership that the Creator has established for him to have. So I want you to think about things. You know, try to make every attempt to wait till you get married. I'm not saying use protection when you get married. I'm saying use, you know what, wait until you get married. You probably say, I'm not gonna wait on anything, but I guess that's okay, because if you want to deviate off the path of God, let me tell you something. There was a chastisement for that. There was a chastisement for that. But ladies, love yourselves and respect yourselves, and always remember that a man is not going to do any more to you than he allows you to do. And there again, there's some men that look at women as being a slab of meat, and you know what? They may marry them to caretake for a child. They may marry you to take over as a mother figure, to wash for them, to clean for them, and for sexual pleasures. And he might not even really care about you anyway, and to keep him warm in the bed at night. See, people get married for some the wrong reasons sometimes. And let me also give you one note that you know what, a lot of you get married and you think it's so beautiful, it's so beautiful at the beginning. But let me explain something. It's like this: once you get married, you're like on a high. You ever eat chocolate? You feel so good after you eat chocolate. But what chocolate does is it raises up your endorphin level. And somebody probably said, what the hell is endorphins? Endorphins give you joy. It gives you joy. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel elated. Okay, so when you marry somebody, you are elated. You go through your little honeymoon stage. Y'all had the best time in the world. You figure that you're gonna be with this person for the rest of your life. But see, as those endorphin levels raise up, like eating that chocolate, that endorphin level is gonna go down. And then you start to find out all type of things about that person, and they find out all type of things about you that they didn't know. Because let's face it now, I know my stuff. We all have hangups. All of us have hangups. All of us. You got a love sign behind me, and you can call me if you want to. But all of us have hangups. All of us have problems. All of us have hard times. But see, the thing is, after that endorphin level goes down, the way I know when you first go on with somebody, their breath doesn't stink. They look perfect. They look beautiful. But at some point, they're going to do something to make you mad, or something that you don't agree with. You're going to do something to make them mad, or make them do something that you don't agree with. You're going to do that. But see, That's when the work starts. See, anybody could get married and spend $5,000, $10,000, or $1,000, or $500, or $200 for a ring. But let me explain something to you, young ladies. How big your ring is not going to make your marriage last any longer. Okay, how big your wedding is, which is beautiful if that's what you want to do. That is no guarantee that your marriage is going to last long. The hard work starts after the marriage. See, it is easy to be with somebody when they're doing well physically. You know, what are you going to do if that person catches cancer? What are you going to do if that person gets sick? What are you going to do if that person loses their job? What are you going to do if that person loses their limb? You must think about this. And you know what? Judging somebody, I mean, beautiful is good, but you know what? The true beauty is inside of you. The true beauty is something that you do not have the ability to see. So if you're judging them because they're fat, they're skinny, their hair may look a certain way, I'm not saying outside of the norm or normal, you wouldn't want to marry anybody with green teeth. But if you're making a judgment and assessment of them because of the way they look and you're not going beyond the superficial means the surface, you're making a sad mistake. You go inside, you judge that person for the content of his character, the content of her character, because at some point, all these beautiful looks, which I think I'm handsome. Well, hell, I'm supposed to believe that. I'm sure you think you pretty and you're handsome. But you know what? I'm going to get old. I'm going to get more gray. I'm going to get decrepit. And you know what? May even walk with a cane one day. But see, you have to think about that. But that is the last message that I leave with the young ladies. There are a lot of young men out there that believe that women are a slab of meat, and they will tell you anything to get you in a position. Okay, and they will even say a lot during the winter because some guys don't have any place to go through the winter. But you know, but ultimately, if a man moves in with you, he should be married. And if he say he loves you and honors you, if he say he's going to treat you like he's your wife, why shouldn't you hold that title? Because you are the queens. You are the beautifiers. You are the origination of life. You are the germ and the seed of life, which the life flourishes. So you are a queen. So even though he may not tell you that, he may not have the conscientious enough to open the car door for you and buy flowers for you. You deserved it. And this is the last thing that I'm going to say to young ladies out there. When you are dating a man, watch and see how he treats his mother. Because that is an example of how you are going to be treated. That's an example of how you're going to be treated. I'm going to repeat it one more time. Watch and see how that man treats his mother. Because that is an example of how you're going to be treated. For in the Bible, it says, honor thy mother and thy father, thy days may be long. And it says in the Quran that paradise lies at thy mother's feet. So if he cannot treat his mother right, he will not treat you right. If he thinks that it's okay to use an MF and an FU in front of you, he would not say that in front of his mother, not the average man. He would not want to see his mother living with somebody that he was not married to. He would not want to see his mother ridiculed in front of people and smile and laugh and joke about it and think that it was a joke. So watch to see how he treats his mother, because that is an example of how you're possibly going to be treated. So I'm going to repeat that to you. So women, do not let a man misuse you, because the man will not do any more to you than you let him do. And men that's listening out of here, and some men that turn to channels because they don't want to hear a brother giving out the secrets. But see, I was dogmatic. And you know, if women would have stood up to me, I would have respected them more as a woman. If they would have said, I will not let you get me in a sexual relationship, and I am not married to you. For if you want me like that, and you say you love me like that, make me your wife. And you know what? That's all I want to say. I'm not Dr. Love or nothing like that. I'm not even going to take that like that. But you know, but if you like this video, subscribe to my website and share this with women. And for young men, share it. You should not mistreat women, because you have a mother, you have a daughter, you have cousins, and I am quite sure that you would not want them being mistreated by anybody. Anybody. And you might get violent about it. But that does not give you the right to mistreat somebody else. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sign out and I'm going to stop my broadcast. But please call me if you like this, and subscribe to my YouTube website. And if you want a video made, go to my a TV production, our graduation shot. I am a videographer. I can shoot you a video, not me and my team, because there are no big eyes. So we're a small company. We're not the biggest. But therefore, we will give you more attention, because we are striving to grow just as large as the largest company and be a global entity. And so therefore, whether you have a business platform, or you have a graduation, you have a party, anything like that. You want photos? I got somebody that does photos too. Give me a telephone call and go to my website. It will be in the link in the description. Go to my website and it will be in the link in the description. And my telephone number is at the top, 773-416-7555. 773-416-7555. This is entitled, What is Love? And always remember what love is. Love truly is one person working to please the other person. Meaning, I got a partner. I'm working to please her, and she's working to please me. And share this video. Thank you.